After 3 weeks of final exams and family gatherings, the UMass Lowell Hockey Riverhawks return to the ice Monday, December 28th. The second half of the hockey season begins with the Three Rivers Classic at the Consol Energy Center in Pittsburgh and a battle with Clarkson in the opener, and then a meeting with either Penn State or Robert Morris. The Riverhawks are 10-3-4 at the break. It is only the 7th time and 3rd year in a row that they've had double digits in the win column in 33 years of Division I hockey. They're also in first place in Hockey East. Head coach Norm Bazin will take it. He likes the team's first half showing.
And I think we're a work in progress, but I've been very pleased with the responses after different situations, whether we lost on Friday and had to respond on Saturday or vice versa. I think there's character in the room. I like the way the group dynamic is forming. We've responded very well to different situations. I love the fact that we've had a lot of road travel. We played our last 13 games, we played 9 of them on the road. We had some great trips. The Duluth trip followed by the Vermont and the Maine trips, and then going to certainly Ireland was a highlight for a lot of these guys. So all that being said, there was a lot of adversity, and they were able to overcome a lot of it. And the second half, thankfully for us, we've played 17 games. There's 17 left in the regular season after the holiday. And then there's playoffs, a new season in itself. So it's a tale of 2 seasons in college hockey, the first half and the second half after a long break, and then playoffs being the final season. So we're excited about that.
When Norm Bazin looks back at the first half of the season, there are certain games, certain moments that stand out in his mind, certain moments that you put a star next to.
For a simple matter that you learned something about your group. And the second game in Duluth, responding after a tough, close loss, a 2-1 game, to come back and score 6 at Duluth is certainly very, very strong. One of the Vermont games stand out more than the other as a tight contest on the road. The effort up at Maine was a very good effort. I thought the comeback efforts in Ireland stand out from that standpoint, and many more to come. I learned that we have resiliency. I hope we don't depend as much on that trait in the second half. At the same time, it is what it is. You respond to situations that come up in games. Sometimes the momentum shifts with officiating. Sometimes they're just playing on the road and facing difficult arenas. You have to respond, and I like our responses so far.
Next up for the Riverhawks, the Three Rivers Classic. They are the next 2 games on the schedule, but according to the coach, they are more than simply the next 2 games on the schedule.
I feel it is, because whenever you get a chance to win a trophy, you have to take those opportunities seriously, and I think this is another opportunity to win a championship as a group, and it's very important to take those opportunities seriously. And obviously, you'd like a lot more practice time before you hit that tournament, but every team's going to be in the same situation. They're great dress rehearsals for finding out how people react in tough situations. And there's always difficult situations with TV, with the different buildings, when you encounter some of these big tournaments. And let's face it, we haven't been to the Consol since 2013 Frozen Four. So it'll be a good experience for the guys to see that arena again.
We're going to have a terrific holiday.
Happy holidays to you too, Bob.